Hi, this is Drew Shirley with SunSouth, and I want to go over a couple things with the 317 compact track loader we have here. It's a 65 horsepower machine. It is vertical lift, and we have some things that our competitors are saying, and we came up with this machine strictly for the user and to go against the competition. So the number one thing we hear on the 65 horsepower machine is they need high flow hydraulics. 90% of the attachments out there that use hydraulic flow on the skid steers and compact track loaders do not require high flow hydraulics. Of those 10%, most of them require more horsepower than 65. So why pay for something that you're not going to use? The other thing we hear about from our competitors is we have a 2-speed transmission, Deere doesn't. Deere doesn't need a 2-speed transmission. The reason why is our technology is way more advanced than anybody else out there. Everybody else, when they use steering, they brake steer, okay? Which means when you turn left, okay, that right track is going to stop, and that left track is going to keep going, and that's going to turn you left. What the 317 does is use electro-hydraulic differential steering. Big word, here's what it means. Rather than slowing down our right track, we actually speed up our left track. So by speeding it up, when you use it over a time, you're actually going to be faster in production. On top of that, we have 7 miles per hour with our standard speed transmission, meaning we're going to outrun you with a 2-speed. Once again, another option that you're paying for that you're not going to use. All right, one other thing I want to talk about on this 317 versus our competitors. All of our competitors, every one of them, stacks their cooling systems on top of the engine. Okay? 2 reasons why that's terrible is you can't see anything. So you're going to have to be anything that's within 8 or 10 feet, you're not going to be able to see. So you can actually see something as close as 4 feet from the rear of this machine. When you have a stacked cooling system, their hood is going to be giant all the way up here. So you can't see anything. It's dangerous, and you're going to wind up paying for something that you back into or spin into or hit. The other thing that I want to show people here, one of the biggest things that's, we're talking about what you actually use during the day, is all of our caps are tethered, okay? So when you're on the job site and you go to fill up your fluid, your hydraulic fluid, your fuel, whatever you have to fill up that day, and you take that cap off and it goes in the dirt, now you got to clean it, or hopefully you or your hand can find it and you don't have to put duct tape and a rag on it for the day and go buy an expensive gas cap. So these are some of the things and features that we have on this machine because John Deere thinks about the end user. Everybody else, I don't know what they're thinking about, but we're thinking about people who use these things to make a living every day and how to be more productive and more safe. So the other thing I want to bring up is our lift capacity. Some people rate their machines at 50% ROC, rated operating capacity, 35% rated operating capacity. Doesn't matter. Here's what you want to know. What will this thing pick up? Let me tell you what it'll pick up. It'll pick up 2 metric tons. That's 4,400 pounds with a set of pallet forks and set something on the side of a flatbed trailer. So why are you spending the extra money for a 75 horsepower machine, for a 2-speed transmission and high flow hydraulics when it's not something that you need? To hear more solutions like this, when you think equipment, think SunSouth. I'm Drew Shirley with SunSouth in Tuscaloosa.